Welcome to People Profiles. Today, we're diving into the life of one of the most famous and iconic military generals in history, Sun Tzu. But before we begin, if you're new to the channel, take a moment to hit the subscribe button for more captivating stories and biographies featuring remarkable people, from the past up to the present. Sun Tzu was an ancient Chinese military strategist, philosopher, and general traditionally believed to have lived during the Eastern Zhou period of China, around the 6th to 5th century BC. He is best known as the author of The Art of War, one of the most influential military treatises in world history. His teachings on strategy, leadership, and warfare continue to shape military thinking, business management, politics, and personal development across cultures and centuries. Very little is definitively known about Sun Tzu's life, and much of his biography is drawn from later historical accounts, particularly the Shiji, records of the Grand Historian, written by Sima Qian during the Han Dynasty. According to Sima Qian, Sun Tzu was born in the state of Qi, in present-day Shandong province. His birth name is commonly given as Sun Wu. Sun Tzu lived during the spring and autumn period, 771 to 476 BC, a time of political fragmentation and frequent warfare among rival Chinese states. This era eventually gave rise to the Warring States period, characterized by intensified military conflicts and the development of sophisticated strategies, alliances, and political maneuvering. It was within this turbulent environment that Sun Tzu's ideas on warfare and leadership emerged. Historical tradition states that Sun Tzu later traveled to the southern state of Wu, where he was introduced to King Helu of Wu. To demonstrate his military expertise, Sun Tzu reportedly conducted a famous test. He trained the king's palace concubines as soldiers. When they failed to obey commands, he held their leaders accountable, ultimately proving that discipline and clear leadership are essential in any military force. Impressed by his resolve and strategic insight, King Helu appointed him as a general. Under Sun Tzu's guidance, the state of Wu achieved significant military successes, including victories over the powerful state of Chu. These campaigns elevated Wu's status among rival states and cemented Sun Tzu's reputation as a master strategist. Sun Tzu's most enduring legacy is The Art of War, Bing Fa, a concise yet profound work composed of 13 chapters. The text addresses every aspect of warfare, including planning, strategy, tactics, terrain, intelligence, leadership, and psychological warfare. Rather than glorifying combat, Sun Tzu emphasized that the highest form of victory is winning without fighting. He argued that strategy, deception, flexibility, and understanding both oneself and the enemy are the true foundations of success. Some of his most famous principles include: know the enemy and know yourself, and you can fight 100 battles without disaster. The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. The importance of adaptability. In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. Sun Tzu's approach was deeply philosophical, reflecting the broader intellectual climate of ancient China, influenced by Confucian, Taoist, and legalist thought. His emphasis on harmony, balance, and adaptability aligns particularly with Taoist ideas. Over centuries, the art of war spread beyond China and became foundational in East Asian military traditions, particularly in Japan and Korea. In modern times, it has influenced military leaders, revolutionaries, and political figures worldwide. It was studied by leaders such as Mao Zedong and has been referenced by military strategists across Europe and America. Beyond warfare, Sun Tzu's ideas have been widely adopted in business strategy, sports competition, law, negotiation, and leadership training. Corporate leaders and entrepreneurs often apply his principles to competitive markets, emphasizing preparation, intelligence gathering, strategic positioning, and adaptability. Scholars continue to debate whether Sun Tzu was a single historical figure or a composite of several military thinkers. Some argue that the art of war may have been compiled or edited over time. Archaeological discoveries, such as ancient bamboo manuscripts found in China, suggest that the text's origins are complex and may predate, or differ slightly from traditional accounts. Despite uncertainties surrounding his life, the intellectual impact of Sun Tzu remains unquestioned. Sun Tzu stands as one of history's greatest strategic thinkers. Though details of his life are partially obscured by time, his insights into leadership, discipline, intelligence, and adaptability have transcended their original military context. More than 2 millennia after it was written, the art of war continues to guide leaders, strategists, and thinkers around the world, proving that wisdom rooted in ancient conflicts can still illuminate modern challenges.